is scheduled for one round with a 6-minute time limit in the blue belt division at 145 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SACE MMA, this is Joshua Kynes. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gfteam and Paradigm, this is Tu Hong.
Nice guard pull from Tu. So looking to set up some spider guard. I guess kind of like maybe work a deep De La Riva. He's got Josh has got that leg kind of open.
I feel like spider is so underutilized.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a generation thing, you know. Oh, nice.
There's just so many setups there: triangles, armbar, manivela, wrist locks. The possibilities are endless. Sweeps as a transitional move.
Yeah, I like the spider guard a lot. I use it quite a bit. I feel like it's just not really that utilized as much at this level, you know. But it's nice to see some blue belts working their spider guard here. So right here, he's got this lasso with an outside De La Riva, and it's a combination grip. I actually use this grip quite a bit. What I typically like to do here is I'll open that bicep on his. He's got that right foot on his bicep, and I just roll him over to his right side, you know, or roll to my left side, bringing him to his right side, and that way I can put his on his back and keep that whole arm trapped. Like Tu is trying to set up his own little ankle lock here. He's trying to trap the foot in his hip. He's going to roll through. Tu rolling through to try to escape the toe hold. Unfortunately, Josh didn't have the leg trapped here, so he couldn't really finish that toe hold. He's got to trap that knee if he wants to be able to keep it. You see, Tu is like he's scooping up this leg to fit it into his hip. He's going like an outside ashi position, and I think this is where he's trying to set up his foot lock, straight ankle lock, toe hold attempt. Starting his hips, we're gonna see a toe hold here. He's got to roll back underneath him. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep fighting it. He's got to keep fighting it. And there's a toe hold. He's gonna roll through again. He's got to roll through again. Now he doesn't have it, but he has the honey hole entry position, so he's got to collect the leg. Josh is doing a good job of like crossing his feet, and this is exactly what you need to do.
And that collar grip right there.
Yeah, you need to drive your knees to the mat. If you're in this position, you got to drive your knees to the mat to keep them from collecting the legs and working that honey hole. Tu rolls underneath with a knee bar. Josh looking for a toe hold of his own. He doesn't have the right leg trap, so I don't know if he's going to be able to finish this. You can twist the ankle as much as you want, but if you're not controlling the hip, keeping the knees from moving, then you're not going to get the tap. This is just a simple correction that he needs to make with his toe hold. Here, he's in a good position with the toe hold, actually. But
I think some of that's the positioning of the hand too, you know, pinky to pinky, really.
yeah, I do agree with that. Josh is now looking for the knee bar. You don't really get to see this like in competition, like in tournaments, you know?
Yeah.
this back and forth battle of the leg locks in the gi. And when I say like in competition, I mean like in the gi. In the gi, you don't see a whole lot of back and forth with this. But honestly, I will say like for the female division,
yes,
this is more
you
familiar.
Constantly see these battles. I think sometimes with like IBJJF and things like that, it's awesome. But I think you have a lot of people who really specialize in point playing, and so it's kind of just no one's going to score on me. I'm not going to let them score any points on me, and people get really locked in and hyper focused on that, and you kind of sometimes can lose that sort of killer instinct that I'm going for submission after submission.
Yeah, and it's pretty refreshing to see blue belts trying to hit these techniques at this level, considering that in competition, this is all illegal for them to do.
Yeah.
So that they're getting this exposure, they're getting this repetition in competition. It's going to prepare them, you know, for when they hit that brown belt division, that black belt division.
Definitely.
You know?
I think the beauty of this and kind of the strength of this format as well is that you're not getting points. So there's really no advantage to you just getting there, holding somebody in a position. You have to go for the kill or it's going to go to a draw.
Yeah. But and again, I honestly feel like this is like submission only is how we get, or how we're able to see this type of exchange, like how we're able to see this back and forth attack, because these guys don't care about position.
For sure.
You know?
I mean, you have some competitors anyway that even when they get out there in a point rule set, that's their focus and that's it.
30 seconds remaining.
However, like when you see these guys, you know, these top level athletes, these black belts that are winning world championships and IBJJF and things like that, you know, they play the game very well, you know, and that's their how do I say, their world, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
That's where they're specialists. They're really strong in. I'm not saying that they're not great submission hunters, but
for sure. But
no pun intended.
When you get to that level anyway with black belts, it's like you're not going to get that. I mean, you're probably not going to get that armbar. You're not going to get that kind of basic submission anyway. So
yeah,
you're going to have to kind of. Sometimes it's going to come down to points or even an advantage.
Yeah. And there's been talk about like the rules here for submission hunter and possibly changing. You know, we've sat down, we've had meetings, we've considered a bunch of different options, and we're working it. And you know, we might see in the near future. We might see some
This match is a draw.
I like that match. I really like that back and forth. I thought that was some really nice jiu-jitsu. I love the usage of the spider guard, the leg attacks that you don't normally see at blue belt. It was exciting.
Yeah, and also like, you know, the rules, like I would like to see, you know, the team blue belts starting to go for like straight ankle locks. You know? Because I believe in competition, you know, they are allowed to hit straight ankle locks. So I think that's
in the juvenile division, correct?
Yeah, for the teens division, and that's something that I think we should reflect here as well. So definitely something that we've talked about. You know, we're constantly like, you know, improving and talking about what we can improve on, what we need to work on, how do we keep our show entertaining. You know, how do we keep these athletes happy as well? Because, you know, they're the ones who get on the stage and they, you know, entertain us.
Yeah, you have to evolve with the times for sure.
Welcome to the blue corner.